evening, my name is Lekuyani Eli and welcome to tonight's show. More than excited to bring you the guest of the night kwa sababu these are the only guys who can talk and give testimony on matters amazing ways. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to bring you my guest of the night, mtoto wa pastor. Na stories our watoto wa pastor. You're gonna hear it tonight because the Achesas are right here in the building. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Tuanze na nani? Ladies first, ladies first. Let's go with wewe acha niongee na shemeji. Wewe songa bana. Yes. Ebu lakini walisema whatever God has put together, let man not put asunder. So I'm not going to do that tonight on the air because this is your moment. So kindly introduce yourself to our audience and let's just get this thing started.
Wow. Thank you so much. My name is Rose Achesa. Yeah. The man right here with me. And I'm happy to be hosted in this great show. So I'm looking forward to a great time of interaction and can't wait. Thank you.
To the gentleman on the right side, I think it's the right on my side. I hope it's the left on the other end, but let's go.
Vile ulianza na kuchocha na kuchoma mtoto wa pasta. Nimekuona by the way, nimekuona sana. I thank God for this opportunity, for this far. We give God the glory. I am Achesa, son to Achesa. So many Achesa wa Achesa.
Sawa. Unajua, let me tell you a little bit story before we start. There used to be a man who was in love. And unfortunately, he couldn't express himself as people in love do. So his name was Frigo. Where I live, Frigo literally means fridge. And Frigo went to a park. And when he met these beautiful ladies, he kept asking, "Who is your name?" The first one said, "My name is Violet." Say, "Oh, Violet. Are you the one that plays the violin?" I said, No, that's not me. I went to another one, and the last one was Rose. And then he fell on the Rose. "Oh, your name is so rosy. So why do I love you?" So I have no idea. Then I said, "So what's your name?" "My name is Frigo," because the fridge fell on his face. So I'm wondering, who is the cutest one here? Because clearly, Rose, you are seated to a wrong man here. How did you meet this gentleman?
Eli, acha nikwambie. Wewe penye umefikia hapa ni Mungu amekuosha na kuoza na hiyo maji nzuri penye huko. Eli, with you back in high school. Nikiangalia hivi, this is the work of grace.
Tell them.
Ile time yenye nilikuwa ka cute kadogo hivi. Nilikuwa naangalia Eli huko juu na hizi ndio zile ilikuwa mfano ya Beauty and the Beast. Sasa yale alikuwa Beast.
Okay. Since you've decided this is how you're going to have this show, it's all right. So,
back in high school, sweetie, let me address you now. Back in high school, when I was in Form 1, Eli was in Form 3. Form 3 or Form 4?
I was actually in Form 3.
Form 3, yeah. Form 3, alikuwa a senior prefect, a very serious guy. CU official. Hiyo time mimi sikuwa karibu na kuokoka. Don't become mtoto wa pastor. Sikuwa karibu na kuokoka. But Eli was a serious guy. Alikuwa naimba pale parade.
Bro, please. The word that is coming before that word I had is was. Are you trying to say I'm not? I'm still serious, right?
I don't know the direction of this show will tell me if you're still serious.
Okay.
Yeah. But I thank God for you, sir. You're such a blessing.
Amen.
Yani mtu anakuchoma alafu anakupaka mafuta. Inawa. So the Achesas, an amazing story of a long journey towards the grace of God, and what God has been doing in your lives. The other day you released your new single. It's called Mwami Wanje, and we're gonna talk about that in a short while. But before we get started, let me just invite everybody that is watching the stream tonight. And I'm more than privileged to have you guys here. Let's start with Kiproroda, who tells me tuned. Thank you so much. We by then he die hard fan Norini quality tuned in. We have Boniface Kea, who says hi to you. Boniface. We have Hey, Majina CP ndio nitasoma hiyo locked in. Thank you so much. The Achesas, karibuni sana. You've been welcomed here. And we have Brevik Mumia, who tells me with his care locked in. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's see who else is here. Again, Noreen says unapakwa Elianto misalikuyani. By the hapo nimepakwa Elianto. Hapo nimepakwa sana. And then we have Claire Andashi, who says niko ndani. Thank you so much. And Betty says tuned in. So the Achesas,
Yes,
I don't know where to start. Neither I don't know where to finish, because your story is too wide. It's too wide. But I'll try compress it in the next 1 hour so that we get this. So kindly, let's start off first where this, as I asked you, Rosie, ladies first, where did you meet this guy? This guy, ulikutana naye wapi?
Sema, usiogope kusema.
It was a worship encounter.
Allah.
It was a night of encounter, Holy Ghost encounter, actually. Yes. Yeah, it was
So
during a Kesha.
So you went for Kesha, ukakutana na Achesa, akakucheza kama yeye.
You're bright.
Wewe
ni yule msee. Unashika haraka.
Okay. So meeting this guy, I don't know the kind of man you met, but the kind of man I'm about to reveal to everyone that is watching is an amazing man, but with equally an amazing story. Huyu kijana alikula bangi Nairobi sana. Ulikutana naye kama amekula nini?
Bwana alirarua. That one. Yo. Niko na story.
Aya, tuambie story.
Uzuri haizi shtuka. Story zangu zote. Unajua at least niko na story mob, kuna story mingi. But zote ashasikia. So ukimpigia story ile yenye unafikiria hajui yangu, atakumalizia, atakwambia hata hiyo najua. Si kulia.
Anajua mali yote hiyo. Yeah.
That's the best part of our relationship. We got to hear all the good and bad stuff we ever did. Alafu inakuanga tamu. Sijui kama ushaijaribu kupiga hizo story. Wazi inakuwa tamu.
Yeah. That was your stories are more interesting to people who do not know the inside and outside of you. So let's start this, Emanuela. We've been starting for I think for centuries now. Let's just get into it and soak in. We start from the moment last I met you. You were in high school, and after that, I saw you doing so much in drama, and you were all over, the creative space, being very creative. At one point, I saw you singing on stage, and I was like, this is not the guy I knew. So wewe na bangi mlipatana wapi? Because there's a time, bro, ulikuwa tu mabangi.
Mse mwenye alikuambia hii story alinichomea bana. Lakini ni sawa tu, acha nijitetee. This is how it started. There's a place you remember Next Level?
Yes, I do.
Next Level ile kikundi ya mheshimiwa Senator Malala.
Senator, yes.
Now thanks to him, he has mentored us so well. Tulikuwa tunaenda kufunza shule na some churches nini, then out of that tunalipwa. So there is a time kulikuwa na competitions za drama in churches in town. Hiyo time sikukuwa nimeokoka. It was I think 2012 2013.
Yeah.
So while tumeenda kufunza drama, it was sijui niseme ama nisiseme, it was a church festival.
Ala, watoto wa pastor.
Pale KNT. Sasa tumeenda tumepiga festival imeisha, tumeshinda. Now I'm very keen nisitaje jina ya kanisa yenye nilikuwa nafunza.
It's all right. It's all right. Let for the sake of not making this about the church. Let's just say that particular congregation church.
Yes. So after that I was very innocent, by the way. Okay, not really innocent, but sikukuwa nimeionja hii kitu nilikuwa nimeitu, ilikuwa tei, nilikuwa nimepiga haka kitu sana, nilikuwa natingika kiasi. And weed sikukuwa nimeitry at all.
Yeah.
Now after tumeshinda hiyo festival, kulikuwa na safari sevens zilikuwa Nyayo, tukaenda safari sevens tukasherekea pale, tukapiga sherehe na watu wa kanisa.
Okay.
Tukamaliza.
So you are worshiping in truth and in spirit.
No. By then nikienda church, it was completely business. We were just going to train drama and paid for that church festival that was there. It was competition ya churches somewhere in KNT. Sijui kwa nini bado waendelei. Because I really want to do the same, okay, in terms of to train, sio kuvuta bangi.
Yeah, because I'm seeing Rose is looking at you like, bro, what do you wanna do? Train again, kuvuta bangi? Rose. And I know people are wondering, Rose, Rose is a bit distracted with the baby who is on set. Leo tuko na family edition hapa, but it's all right. Let's just continue. Yes. So you are there, and this is the first time you partook of the weed of life.
Yeah, okay. After tumeenda hiyo safari sevens, tumetoka huko, we went to our place. That is I was staying with a friend of mine mwenye tulikuwa naye pia next level. So tukabebana na rende ya watu kadhaa wenye hawangeenda kuka hostel wa kanisa. Na hiyo siku tukatingika kidogo. Na asubuhi tukataka kutoa lock. Si unajua kutoa lock?
Nasikilia tu kwako. Mimi hata sijui nini unaongelea.
Unajua?
Bro, mimi sijui.
Okay, sawa. Now.
Yeah.
Unanisikia?
Nakusikia, endelea.
Okay, nakusikia. Hiyo time yenye tumeenda hiyo morning yake tuli need kutoa lock because bado tulikuwa tuna feel kichwa iko heavy and you need to tei tena ndio urudi stable.
Yeah.
So hiyo morning tukaamka kuenda place inaitwa Kamuteni, Lower Kabete. Tukatafuta baa zote zimefungwa. Places zote den zote zenye tunajua za kupata tei zimefungwa. Tukarudi kwa hao tukaambia watu ni kubaya.
Mazee
mmoja wa kanisa akasema mimi mtu asinijudge. Tusiongee historia. Mtu asinijudge. Tukasema okay, ni sawa.
Yeah.
Tulikuwa tunajua hiyo staff inapiga raundi na inazunguka. Inazunguka. So wakawasha hako kakitu. Akatoa hiyo remedy yake ya kutoa lock, ikaanza kutembea. Inazunguka chain. Ikifika kwangu mimi ni mtoto mzuri hiyo time. Napitisha, napeleka kwa mtu next. Nikiwapigia story, ikafika mahali wakaniambia kwanza nikadem kengine karembo kalikuwa kanasema hivyo. Anambia wewe tumekuona sana.
Bro. Wacha nikwambie tu kitu moja. Mimi nimekuleta interview, whatever you say shall not be used against me. And Rosie or Rose, I don't know what the name they use on you, but wacha niseme tu Rosie, hii ni story tunapiga by the way. Usi take personal. Hii si kitu personal. Hii tunasaidia tu mavijana ndio wajue bangi ni mbaya. Sawa? Lazima asemeka ukweli kidogo. Usisirike. Unajua adui anapenda kuongea ukweli.
So mshaka waka notice mse kazi yake ni kupitisha tu aka kitu havuti kanapita tu, akikuja na kaokota hapa napiga story napitisha next hivyo. Wakaniambia hapana, ile pia pressure uliambiwa na wazazi na nini na walimu ni kama itawak leo. Vuta tu kitu hautakufa. Hata watu wakikoenda wazimu ikwangi siku ya kwanza. Na
Your pastime. Awesome, awesome. I know where we will get this connection because some of you are wondering why is this even important. Rose, on the other hand, you come from a very famous city in our country. Nyinyi ni watu wa huko, hiyo barabara yenye unatafuta maji kama unaenda kwa jangwa la huko. So tell us about your story, Rosie, and your upbringing. Can you hear me? Niambie kuhusu kutoka kwenyu, umetoka wapi? Where are you from originally? Kabla uende huku Kakamega udanganywe na mapenzi. Maybe you can use his microphone because your microphone is a bit lower. Yeah, kindly use his mic, yes.
Yes. Mimi nimezaliwa Machakos County, Kangundo, a place Chevaluki.
Chevaluki.
Yes.
Where you are just looking for the better future.
Now Chevaluki, the way you are interpreting it, you're giving it a better name, but the meaning of that name is somewhat terrible. But
tell me the terrible part actually.
It's Chevaluki, something yani kama kufall, kitu imefall, you know?
Yeah.
Really?
Yani, yeah. So that's my village.
Yeah.
Yes, nimezaliwa huko in a family of 8. Yeah, being the last born. And nimelelewa huko. Primary school nilisoma shule 3.
3. Kwa nini unataka kuwa principal?
Hadi mimi wanajiuliza. But
principal what? Principal suspect, principal.
Yeah, so I went to my lower primary. I went to Kilindiloni Primary. And from there, I was staying with my sister. So she was in Nairobi, Umoja. So I schooled at Busara Primary, I think 1 year. And then we went back to Shad. And then from class 6, I went to Kathiani Primary, mpaka class 8. From there, now I joined high school. So ni mbili tu, sio nyingi.
Kwa nini alitoka ya kwanza? Muulize.
Wait. You know, literally, I remember my history. And one thing we were told about the people from my childhood ni watu wenye kwa napenda kutembea. So this thing you are doing is literally just blood was chasing after you, or there was a reason you are moving from school to school and city to city?
So many reasons. But nilikuwa boarding school. Form 1 na 2. I think waliona tu siendelei poa.
Kuna kitu ulikuwa inafanyika. Si tuambie hiyo story unaficha hiyo. Why are you holding on that story?
Honestly, mi mpaka leo siwezi kuambia kwa nini nilitolewa. As in, they didn't give me a reason ya kupelekwa day school. But najua nilitolewa boarding. I went back to day school. Nika repeat. Actually, nilisoma form 1, form 2. It was Muvuti High. That time ilikuwa boarding. This squeezy iko separated. So nikasoma form 1.
I can see where this story is going. But before I become nisikujudge, like they say, usinijudge. Kabla ni kujudge, I want us to go into a short break, and when we come back, we really want to sink into the reason why you left that school, because there's something you are holding. And when you mentioned mixed maragwe na mahindi kuchanganyana, nikaona ni kama kulikuwa na pollination. Baada ya pollination kulikuwa na let's listen to Nakuabudu being covered by one and only Tony Ishimwe. Ameniambia ametuandalia kitu hapa ndio ituonyeshe mbona tunaongelea mambo ya Mungu leo sana. Lakini by the way, this whole week has been an amazing storytelling. But before that, let's take a quick break.
Finally, it's gonna offer nice kupite Ajoymak Wallpapers and Deco. We have quality wallpapers, wall mirrors, and contact papers to beautify that space of yours. Currently, we have selected wallpapers on offer for 10.50 Kenya shillings per roll. A roll is 10 meters by 0.5 meters. So technically, a normal wall will take 2 to 3 rolls. We deliver and install countrywide. Get in touch with us on 0786923452 and we will help you build a happy place.
Moyo wangu wa kutamani, ewe Baba, mwili wangu wa kulilia, kama vile ayala atamani maji yakiona kiu. Moyo wangu wa kutamani, ewe Baba, mwili wangu wa kulilia, kama vile ayala atamani maji yakiona kiu. Oh, kuabudu Bwana ni kuabudu, ndiyo tamaa yangu milele. Yesu ni kuabudu, ni kuabudu Bwana, ni kuabudu, ndiyo tamaa yangu milele. Yesu ni kuabudu, ni kuabudu Bwana, ni kuabudu, ndiyo tamaa yangu milele. Yesu ni kuabudu. Haba chini ya bawa zako, sala ni moja, kwamba kwa macho haya yangu nione utukufu wako. Tenda miujiza Baba, tenda maajabu, kwani fadhili zako ni bora kuliko uhai. Haba chini ya bawa zako, sana ni moja, kwamba kwa macho haya yangu nione utukufu wako. Tenda miujiza Baba, tenda maajabu, kwani fadhili zako ni bora kuliko uhai. Ni kuabudu Bwana, ni kuabudu, ndiyo tamaa yangu milele. Yesu ni kuabudu, ni kuabudu Bwana, ni kuabudu, ndiyo tamaa yangu milele. Yesu ni kuabudu, ni kuabudu Bwana, ni kuabudu, ndiyo tamaa yangu milele. Yesu ni kuabudu, ni kuabudu Bwana, ni kuabudu, ndiyo tamaa yangu milele. Yesu ni kuabudu, ndiyo tamaa yangu milele. Yesu ni kuabudu, ndiyo tamaa yangu milele. Yesu ni kuabudu, ndiyo tamaa.
And welcome back. That is Tonya covering, originally done by Alice Kimanzi. The title is ni kuabudu. We are talking to the Achesas. Now wamekuwa wakificha story. Najaribu kuwapeleka wanajifanya wajanjes. Lakini you know what? When you come here, I make the rules. Ladies and gentlemen, the Achesas. Hii story lazima tuiseme. Bro, hii story lazima tuiseme. Mbona Rosie alitoka shule? Nipe kwa sentensi 3 tu zenye zimefuatana.
Yaani aseme mimi ama yeye?
Mwenyewe, let the donkey, let the horse. So Rosie, why did you leave to go to the other side of life? Ulikuwa umekataa vitabu?
Ukweli ni
hapo kwa kweli ndio nataka. Vitabu.
Zilikuwa zinaniita tu back home. As in, things were not just working, you know. No progress. Hata ukitia bidii bana.
So in other words, ulikuwa unasoma kitabu inakusaidia kusoma.
At some point ilikuwa inanisoma, bro.
All right, we have the answer. But you see, this is the beauty about what we are talking about, that, you know, despite everything else, you still have a story to tell. And there's nothing as rich as being in a position of lack, or being in a position of, you know, you feel like there's an emptiness. Until that moment, you have to encourage somebody with your story for it to make sense. Again, it's all Oz. My name is Likuyani Elliot. We are hanging out with the Achesas. For everybody that is joining us, remember, from the month of November, we will be streaming strictly or exclusively on our YouTube channel. That is TheArtsinHeart Official. So do remember to subscribe and invite your friends. Remind them that I've been sleeping for some time, that kuanzia November hii kitu itakuwa imefungwa, kampuni inafunga huko Facebook. Sawa. So let's continue, gentleman and the lady of the moment. I want to, you know, swipe a little bit through this story and get to understand one thing. At one point, Mr. Achesa, you were a serious alcoholic, right?
Yes.
What was your journey through?
Tei ilianza hapo high school hapo hivyo. Unajua sijui high school.
Bro, you were drinking in high school?
Form 2.
And yeah, Mimi, by the way, my teachers need to reward me. I think I was the best student ever. Every person I've met after high school, they tell me they were either smoking ganja, or they were drinking, or they were doing very strange stuff. But then again,
back in high school, at least nilikuwa naonja tei kidogo. Alafu weed nilikuwa na supply tu wase wa games, kwenda kufanya ile tukienda games. Dere alikuwa msema form sana. Alikuwa akisikia hiyo kitu inanuka huko nyuma, anasema nyinyi watu muoge, lakini anajua vizuri harufu ya nini anaambia. So nilikuwa napitisha tu kwa sababu I was very innocent, and nilikuwa mdogo sana, by the way. And I think that Eli can confirm that I was so small. I
was the tiniest. And you were supplying.
See, I was so innocent. No one could note that.
Definitely, I wouldn't have believed it until you've told me today.
Yeah. By the way, ulikuwa makarao. Okay, pia mimi
nilikuwa karao, lakini karao mwingine hana form. I was the worst high school prefect. Because now after school, and I'm sorry to interrupt your story though, after school, I noticed that the guys I used to think they were crazy, they were not crazy. These guys were under the influence. And I was wondering why they are just making some donkey kind of noise on the hallway. Then the guy told me, Jama, this one, he was on weed 24/7. I'm like, yeah, Eli, you don't remember that day this and this happened? Yeah, this is what had happened. I'm like, no. And now Manu is here, because I like referring to him as Manu, telling me the guy was a supplier and he was the tiniest in the drama club. Oh, Jesus Christ. And I was the drama prefect.
That was me then. Nashukuru Mungu pia huku nishika hiyo wakati. Ningefukuzwa shule kama vile bea ya kwanza akienda. But at least I was so innocent in the eyes of everyone. And it worked for me. Now, what happened nimeona light imezima hapa nikashtuka.
Mm.
What happened na life yangu ya TI ni high school, tukienda camp za Scao nini, hapo ndio nilianza kuwa introduced to it. Then
Yeah.
later on time yenye nilikuwa independent, completely independent from my parents. My
Yeah.
parents wametoka mtaa wameenda Western, and mimi
Yeah.
nimerudi mtaa sasa. Sasa ni maisha kupiga pate after pate, yeah? Na ukokole usipolewa mazia una form, as in unauliza msee kuna form, form ni nini TI?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
now I
Yeah.
did not struggle na TI sana
Yeah.
kitu. In fact kuna time yenye tumeenda club, I was with my friends, nilikuwa na a friend of mine anaitwa Rogers Ninja, nikamwambia leo nimewacha hiyo kitu, leo sitatei. Akaniuliza shida ni nini? Ni pesa hauna? Unajua Rogers is a Luo. Baba, is it money? Nikamwambia hapana, pesa niko nayo.
Mm-hmm.
Shida iko wapi? Kwa nini hukunywi pombe? Akatumanisha
Waiter,
tei.
tumekuja
Niangalie hivi alafu niseme tena sitakunywa. Nikamwambia mazee sitakunywa, and that was it. Hivyo ndio iliisha story yangu na TI, nikawacha hivyo na nikawacha kabisa. But now ikikam kwa weed, it took the hand of God, because now hii time nilikuwa nimekam nikaokoka for like 2 weekends. There's a year siku kanyaga kanisani mwaka mzima.
Shikilia hapo, shikilia hapo. Rose, wewe umeenda kanisa, unapata mtoto wa mchungaji, pastor. And what is it with children of pastors? Baba yako ako na kanisa na wewe hata ujui mlango wa kanisa ilipakwa rangi gani for the last 3 years. But anyway, it took the hand of God and the mercies and the grace and the amazing grace of God to actually make Rose discover Manu. Umeenda sasa umekutana na ujamaa kwa worship experience. Na Holy Ghost fire spoke to you. Who spoke first? Like God has said. Was it God or was it you? Nani alitupa kwanza mistari akasema Mungu ameniambia? God has told me.
Ili udem alinisumbua nikaachana na story yake nikamwacha.
Hebu uliachika? Rosie, uliachika?
Niliachika kwanza. Well, those days when we met, I used to see alikuwa anakuja,
had an encounter.
We usually had monthly Achesas kwa ministry inaitwa Emmanuel Evangelistic Ministries,
and the name had to look like him. It's all right. Emmanuel Evangelistic.
He used to come there. Yeye alikuwa akikuja hapo kwa media. Yeye ni picha tu. And then mimi kwa since then praise and worship. So nilikuwa tu na minister, yeye alikuwa anapiga picha huku.
Ngoja kwanza. No, wait. Pull up. Wewe una minister. Alafu nakwambia smile for the camera, photomoto.
Yes.
Kwanza nilinotice kuna vile alikuwa anapiga focuses zingine.
Ana zoom. He was zooming.
Unashuku tu hizi. Yeah, but tukaanza kuongea. So generally, and he happened to invite me kwa mission fulani walikuwa wanaenda Kitengela. But I wasn't in a position to because back then nilikuwa NYS, bado sikuwa nimemaliza shule. So
pia kutoka. You went to NYS?
Yes.
Tumekaa na serikali vile tuko hivi. Wacha nikae attention.
Oh no.
Your experience at the NYS. Wacha hata tuache kwanza mapenzi. Hebu experience at NYS. Nini huko mlifanya na majembe? And what made you stand out?
Nakukula kwa zile spades.
NYS 2014 January. Was it 31st? That's when I joined NYS for the training, Gilgil, for 9 months. Yeah, tukapass out. Ilikuwa tarehe 10 mwezi wa 9 2014. I'll never forget. Yeah.
9 months.
Yeah, 9 months.
Oh,
Training.
because alimaliza overall alikuwa the best overall. Acha nipate mafuta.
Wait. I know stories about the people who get the overall best. They get to hand check the president. Did you have that opportunity?
Yes.
So
umesalimia president?
Yeah, I did.
Wewe umesalimia president? Ebu
Yes.
nipake. I can't wait. Mr. President, I'm talking to somebody that has once shook your hand. She shook your hand during her pass out parade. And I'm here asking you to come and shake mine because I would like for us to have a discussion away from the youths of NYS. I want us to talk about the youths that are suffering on the street and getting to, naongea na president by the niko state house hizi, and they are having issues with the drug addiction. And Emmanuel is a good story of what drugs and addiction can do to one. How can we help them be better? That's a question, Mr. President, I'm asking you. Because at the end of the day, the buck stops with you. Back to us in studio. Ukashake president's hand.
Yes.
Tell me what happened after that experience.
After
the minute of shaking the president's hand.
After the shaking of
Huyu Rosie ako na mapenzi mingi. Bro, you are giving her a very serious infection. She cannot even follow the conversation. Hebu peana space kidogo. Haya, bro. What are you doing with your legs? Can you just be in charge for a minute? Sitoke. Tuambatane. Weka kwa set. Hello?
After the 9 months,
Yes.
Before the 9 months, during
after the 9 months, yes. What was your greatest, what did you learn from that experience being at the NYS?
I really learned a lot, and this idea, being at the NYS, not only the NY, actually not entirely whatever happened, but specifically during the training of the NYS. Wakati tulikuwa huko, it was tough, ilinifunza a lot, and right now one thing I know is mimi naweza survive anywhere. Imenifunza kukaa ngumu when need be, and one thing I know, mimi hakuna mahali naweza, as in siwezi kwama bana. Hiyo life ilikuwa hard, ikanifanya nijue hakuna place naweza kwama kwa hii life. Yeah, so I'll always find a way by the grace of God. Siwezi kwama tu. Yeah, imenifunza a lot. The 9 months were not easy. Hazikuwa chache. They were quite something.
Okay. So these 9 months prepared you for this 9 months miracle we are seeing on set, right?
Clearly.
This little baby has been all over. Watu wenye mko studio mujui, but she is really distracting Mami here. Mami cannot concentrate, but it's fine. The 9 months project that is there, bro, before this 9 months came, nyinyi ni watu wanasemanga you have to go through church alafu mkaoana. I want us to learn about your story. Your story ya nini? Ya wedding yenyu, because it was such a great wedding. Jamaa sasa ameacha bangi zake, amekutana na Yesu na akakutana na mtu anakaa kama bibi, and then the wedding night. Hebu tuongelee hiyo in a moment.
Finally, Wait, kona offer. Naisikupite, Ajoy Wallpapers and Deco. We have quality wallpapers, wall mirrors, and contact papers to beautify the space of yours. Currently, we have selected wallpapers on offer for 1050 Kenya shillings per roll. A roll is 10 meters by 0.5 meters. So technically, a normal wall will take 2 to 3 rolls. We deliver and install countrywide. Get in touch with us on 0786923452 and we will help you build a happy place.
Yeah, you better get in touch with Joy Mark Wallpapers. To the comment section, let me see watu kama wanafurahia hii maneno ya kina. Okay, that baby is cute. Cute. That's the word. Oh, that's the place to say oh. And then we have say, oh, the baby. Everybody now, hii mmesaulika by the way. It is just the baby. Kevin Tindi ameokotwa sana hapo. Thank you so much. That's Reverend Tindi. Aki, you guys are killing me. Definitely. We are here to give you life and in abundance. Eugene Kapuoni anasema utawachwa pombe na enzaka straight to worship team. Bro. Kumbe photographer hadi wa church si mchezo. Definitely awase wanachambua vibaya sana. So for all you worship leaders who are waiting on God, God has spoken. Just look at the cameraman, you never know. Kipro Roda still kuokotwa pale. Anasema Manu, a great dancer, cheers to you. You mean Elikiani Piri? Yeah, I was. Hii michezo ilifanywa. Thank you so much. Eunice Muhati tuned in. And we have again Kipro Roda who tells me alcoholism is real. A major problem among teenagers. That's for sure. Form 2 ulikuwa unajua pombe. Maajabu. Thank you so much, Eugene. We have Norinze Rosie. I'm struggling to hear you. Your story seems interesting. Exactly. Kuna story hapa Rosie anatu edit. Lakini ni sawa tu. We are those people that never give up. We will get you. Tutakupata tu. Following the conversation closely. Thank you so much, Mawazo, all the way in Canada. Thank you so much, Kipro Roda. Sema vai, kadhiani, we ni wetu. Hey, umeona mpata nyumbani. Anthony Baya anasema hey pale, thank you so much. And we continue with the conversation. Remember, we are streaming live on YouTube, which is the As in Heart official. Manu, tuongee ukweli for a minute. Your wedding night, right? Wedding. It's one of the wedding that some people are always taking the limelight from you. This baby has come here taking the limelight. I remember in your wedding, there's this lady who decided, this gentleman decided to propose in your wedding. You kitu kufanya ukasikia kwa uchungu. And it went viral.
Bana, acha nikuambie.
Yeah.
After nimeokoka na nimejua Yesu vizuri. Nilijua wivu ni kitu mbaya. Na ukikuwa na opportunity yoyote mzuri, mazee tumia kupiga msie through pass. Mimi hakuna msie alikuwa amenijenga before. But they are our very close friends. That couple, that is Brian Emaka na Mona Muniu. So tulikuwa tumeplan na boys alikuwa yeye ndiye alikuwa beka wetu kwa nini kwa wedo yetu. And the girlfriend then now they are married. The girlfriend then alikuwa our neighbor. So at time ya wedding time yenye tulitoka ni out tuliachia the girlfriend kia kwetu. So that yeye ndiye alisort au yeye ndiye alimake sure kila kitu imepangwa vizuri, zile presents kila kitu iko set. So they are very close. We had planned this for so as long as we were planning our wedding.
So bro, instead of planning your own wedding, you are busy planning another guy's proposal. Enyewe wewe binguni utaingia na utakuwa na wifi spot. Hotspot yako ya wifi.
Amen. Inaweza kaa, kwa hiyo story inaweza kaa na Matthias. Ile place special kiasi.
The singing that you guys sing, it's amazing. And one of your recent title is Mwami Wanje, if I'm not wrong. Rosie, you happen to come from Mayakos. How did you even get to learn the lyrics? Are you by any chance under duress? You can speak now.
speaking tricky kidogo, but I think God was preparing me kutoka kitambo because nimekuwa drama way back from high school, the second high school that I joined, na kole NYS nimesomea NYS Institute of Business Studies. After nimetoka huko nikiwa huko tulikuwa na drama, as in drama club. We were doing dances and zilikuwa Luya dances and ika happen nilikuwaga main soloist.
So tuseme if anybody that is in drama and they are in any club and if anyone that is there who is looking to get to live in a happily marriage aende tu kwa Waluya ndio sisi ndio tuko.
Nimekwambia wewe ni bright. We went to school with him. Unaona?
Sisi ndio tuko. All Luyas watching, all Luya men watching, it is not lost. I know you like these people from this other side of the nation. They are always looking out to meet us. Achesa, madam, you met this guy, you had the Luya thing, and now you are singing in Luya music. How does that work for you? And how does it make you feel that you can actually get to learn a new language that helps you to be who you are as a person and as a couple?
It feels awesome. I've always wanted this. Actually, this is what I've always wanted, and we've always looked forward to just having it in all languages, and we just decided to begin with our very own. And from there, the next time you'll be asking him how he has managed to do ours. So it's a thing that I know has just started, but it feels nice learning new things. Very kuongelesha.
Hebu nisalimie kwa Kiluya. Niambie habari ya John kwa Kiluya.
Unachoma.
Ametusalimia imeishia hapo. Hiyo kicheko peke yake. Waluya, there's only one thing you need to do. You just need to laugh. That's a greeting by itself. Mwami Wanje, again, I want to go back to your song, The Achesas. Mwami Wanje, what is the story in it, Achesa? And now I'm referring to the mister.
Well, now that is deep. We had a miscarriage early before we conceived this cute baby boy called Zama.
Zama.
Zama Asa Achesa. We had a miscarriage and it was so painful to us. Ilikuwa experience ngumu. Ilikuwa heavy sana considering place yenye tulikuwa tumetoka na whatever we were going through your time. God had used us so powerfully mahali. And the next day tuka lose mtoi. Ilikuwa so painful. So I thought it was only ni wife alikuwa na feel because alikuwa analia kila time. Sikujua pia mimi kuna time ilikuwa hard. Unajua time zingine you see ministers ministering na wanatoa machozi pale, unajua huyu amejazwa. Hiyo time machozi ilitoka mazemi.
Unalilia shida zako.
What happened bana? This is my house. This can't happen bana kwa life yangu. And it's so bad, but what I thank God ni one, he preserved this life. Alipreserve life. Madam karibu akanyagwe na basi tao. Hiyo story ikaruka. The next day tunasema asante Yesu wako kukanyagwa na basi tao. Alikuwa ameanguka actually. Dereva wa basi hakuwa anamuona. Ni watu walipiga nduru, dereva akakanyaga emergency brake, kusimama kuangalia hivi. Rozi yako pale chini anangoja basi
come through.
Ipite hivi na yeye God akamwambia si leo. Now the next your time tulikuwa paged for 3 months pregnant. The next day mazee ka happen. Now as much as I am a government employee, hiyo time ika happen. At that particular time medical card yangu haiwork.
Hey bro.
sijui ni nini ili happen mazee, ilikuwa so hard, as in we could just see him mazee, it's beyond normal.
Yeah.
It was just an attack, a serious attack.
Mhm.
And tukalose mtoi, but tukashukuru Mungu. But hiyo time nilikuwa na questions mingi sana. I had so many questions.
Questions.
Why us? Kwa nini mazena we are doing everything right? Uh, kuna time kama hiyo kitu pia, okay, sitaki kusema ni poa, lakini ilitupush kwa knees zetu sana, and we were in prayers. So there was this night, after praying, you understand ile mimia, and not until you pray in your mother tongue, you've never prayed.
Aya.
Shida haijai kusukuma. Sasa
Shida
ilifika
haijai
hiyo.
kusukuma.
By the way, I'm not that good in Luya. I'm not that good in Luya. But that night I prayed in Luya, and this song ministered to me heavily. So nikakaa chini nikaandika whatever was ministering to me your time. So it was actually more of giving thanks in all situations. Mazee nimetua asante God. Wewe uliniumba na upendo wako, kwa upendo wako nikae kama wewe. Mazee asante. Ilifanya nikakumbuka, ilinipeleka places mob sana. So in every situation we just bless the Lord.
Awesome. Rosie, you've by a whiskey survived, a close shave of death, and then a day or so after you lose this beautiful fruit of the womb, and you're there wondering, kwani, what's happening to this God that I believe in? Because nothing seems to be making sense anymore. No hope left. What made you pull through all this time?
That time, it was hard. But I remembered everything yenye inatuhapenia as believers. Kuna reason. And honestly, this man, as much as alikuwa ana deal na depression huko kwenye sioni, mi alikuwa anakuja ananismailia ananiambia it is well. So he held my hand. Alikuwa, yani we used to just pray day and night. Yeah, I could afford a smile, but kwa hiyo smile tears bado zinatoka, but a smile. Lakini nakumbuka tu Mungu akona reason. Whatever happens for a reason. Yeah, so nilikuwa tu na okay, ilinishukisha juu hata kwa ministry it was just taking me down, but nili come out strong. Yeah, after kukaa nje kidogo kanishika mkono akaniambia, now we have to do this. God had a reason for this. And tukaamka na tukakuwa strong, and now we believed na tukasema time yake ndio best, let's wait on him.
Hapo kwa kuamka umeruka haraka because you just lost a baby, mkaamuka lakini mko na mwingine kwa stage, mlijiconvince aje kuanza kufanya hii kazi ya Bwana? And when is this moment you realize, haya, the cookie is in the oven? What was that feeling like?
It felt so nice. Actually, after we lost the pregnancy, tulika.
You are working.
Very hard.
We were overworking. Alafu madam, each and every month nafika end month anakuwa depressed. Anakuwa like sasa tena.
Na hiyo you've really read the constitution, and the Bible is on one hand, and the Bible is on one hand, and the spear of the Lord is on the other.
Hadi tukachange time ya kuomba ikuwe mchana. Overworking. But bado bana inakaa ngumu. So tukaenda kuona Gaina. na akasema people you've been here before, chenye mnahitaji kufanya ni one, tuliza, acha stress,
Acha stress inafunga maombi.
Don't do this for procreation. Do this
Jipe raha. Is your wife, enjoy your wife.
have fun, wacheni kufikiria kujaza dunia. And
that is for the Lord.
God came through for us, and I believe okay, hiyo tutaongea kwa time vingine, we can go deeper on that.
Okay.
God came through for us, and tunashukuru.
Rosie, wewe naona umekataa kuniambia story yako, lakini ni sawa, nitakupata. Trust me, nitakupata.
Okay, another thing yenye ilikuwa inamekana kwa strong is story the people that we follow closely. The woman of God we follow closely mwenye amekuwa na issue na nini na kuget mtoi for so long.
Yeah.
So, is it over 10 years? It's over 10 years. She's a powerful minister. She ministers watu wana nini, watu wanapona. She comes here anaimba, vitu zina change, vitu zina happen. Mazee wewe unapata mtoto through ministry yake, just singing, worshiping. She's a very powerful God. But yeye mwenyewe kidogo imekuwa ngumu kwake. Same na pia mimi ili minister kwangu through I had SN2EP10, the Nigerian minister, gospel minister. Nilisikia story yake and ikanisaidia kuheal sana. Ikanisaidia kuheal sana. Alikuwa anasema how he lost the wife na God akamwambia in pain pia. Mazee hiyo ndio inatokea. So it really ministered to me. It was ilikuja at the right time. Na pia kwa najua ilimjenga sana because it's what we were sharing pia hiyo wakati.
Awesome. Before we call it a night, I need you to take a minute, just a minute, both of you, to speak hope to people that feel nothing is making sense no more, and they have lost it all, including that lady or man that is seated here, and they have lost her pregnancy just like you guys did, and you came through the other side and saw light at the end of the tunnel. Take a minute to speak to these people.
Thank you. I would love to encourage us to keep our hope alive, trust in God, and in everything you do, let Him take the lead. He always has a reason for every happening. Hatesagi watu wake. That's one thing I learned. Everything that will happen, you will always have a way out of it by the grace of God. Just trust in Him. He will take you through all. Just let Him be the center of it all. Thank you.
Awesome. Mr. Achesa.
I'd say there are these wise words that King once wanted to hear. An answer to every situation. And the wise men told the king, it shall come to pass. Whatever happens, it shall come to pass. And hata niongeleshe ministers sana sana, watu wenye wako kwa hii ofisi yetu, wenye mazee umejitolea, umeenda umeserve pale mazee kama asha, ama uko kwa worship ministry, or you're a pastor, and such a thing happens to you, and you ask yourself, where is God at this particular time? God amekuwa wapi? Alikuwa naangalia wapi? Mazee, I've been serving, I've been faithful. It is the same place penye Jesus alikuwa ile time yenye alikuwa analia pale msalabani, anasema this is too much, but God akaface huku kwingine. So it shall come to pass. As long as it doesn't kill you, it will make you stronger. And I believe he's not a man that he should lie. He is God, and above everything, he above everything, whatever he says comes true. So that's it. Akinena baraka kwa maisha yako ina come through. Akisema ni hivi ita happen, ni hivyo ita happen. So that's it.
Thank you so much, you guys, for coming through. And I know it's been a crazy one because you're trying to attend to the baby and you're on set and all that. But then again, this is what we call against all odds. And we do have these shows every single Sunday. I do hope we can have you guys coming back again, because for those who do not know, they just released a new title called Mwami Wanje, and we'll be playing it out as we go.
Say it kama ya jamii. Mwami Wanje kwani?
Okay, Mwami Wanje. Okay, hiyo yenye amesema Mwami Wanje, and tunashukuru sana for coming through. We have Kiproroda who says, against all odds, what a touching story. God never forgets his people. Thank you so much. Noreen says, Achesa, you are too funny. You are too funny. You're too funny. Thank you so much. And finally, we have Noreen who says, so true, Mr. Achesa, it is all, in all circumstances, is still God and in full control. If you enjoyed this conversation and you want to be part and parcel of this cast in our coming or forthcoming shows, do send us a DM, or you can contact us with the handles on the screen. That is The Arts in Heart on Facebook, The Arts in Heart official on YouTube, and of course The Arts in Heart at gmail.com. On Instagram, it is The Arts_in Heart. The Achesas are available on Facebook and YouTube. Go there, subscribe to their channel, and listen to their music. Go ahead, Achesa.
On Facebook, YouTube, IG, yeah. We're also on TikTok. I'm not sure. Then another thing, Eli, I think itakuwa wrong sana nispo recognize spiritual covering. We serve under GECK, that is Gospel Evangelistic Churches of Kenya, Calvary Temple, Dure, under Bishop John Kahihu Maingi. He's such a blessing in our life. Yeye ule mse mwenye, yeye ndi ule mse. I really thank God for our bishop. Amefanya ni mtu kika chini yake, you must grow.
You must grow.
Lazima tu grow, ana build capacity.
Yeah.
Ame build capacity in such a way that I think when we come to this ministry, we won't struggle. Kuna struggles zingine watu wanapata huko nje in terms of going back, kama wanakuwa wanajipata in a position yenye wana compromise, wanaanza kuimbia damu badala wanasahau God. When you serve under such a grace, you understand your capacity, you understand your place. Hauna option. You should actually follow Bishop John Kahihu. That is through GCK on Facebook, and you will see what we mean by that.
Thank you so much, the Achesas, for coming on set tonight, and thank you so much for Bishop to making this gentleman who he is tonight, because the guy I met 10 or 15 years ago is not the same guy I'm talking to tonight. And guys, have a blessed evening. Subscribe, share, and follow the links, and we leave you with Mwami Wanje by the Achesas. Have a great night. Until next time, my name is Likuyani Eli, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is Against All Odds. Good night.